Up before you scroll away. Do you know the Facebook reaction actually tells a love story that is relatable to you and I? The like, love, care, laugh, shock, sad, and angry. They tell a love story. Let me explain. For the like, you already know what like is. This one is self-explanatory. When a girl likes a guy likes a girl, you meet a girl, you dig her vibe, the guy meets a girl, he digs her vibe, they both turn vibe diggers. It's just basically liking someone. You get constant checking up on them, conversation, attention. This leads to love. Now you like constantly checking on someone, constantly being in communication with someone. Breeds the feeling of love, which is the next reaction, love, which is self-explanatory also. What is love? You already know what is love. The reaction love, when you constantly checking up on someone, constantly in communication with someone, this breeds a feeling of love. Actually, it's a chemical reaction going on in your brain that humans have pegged to be something as insipid as love. It's just a chemical reaction going on in your brain. Consistently checking on someone, consistently being in communication, giving them attention, talking to them, spending time with them, getting to know them, it breeds the feeling of love, which brings us to the next reaction. Care. What is care? You know what it means to care for someone when you have butterfly in your belly. But for me, what I say is care is when your mumu syndrome kicks in, like in the access of logic. You don't reason anything again. You're just ready to care about this person. You're constantly thinking about this person. Your thoughts, your emotions center around this person. The person is the center of attraction that pulls everything to it, like a gravitational pull, like it's pulling you to it. The person is all you care about. Your world revolves around that person. This is my brain. Throw it away. I care about this person. When your mental state is focused on spending your capital on one person you claim to love, that is care. Which brings us to the next reaction, which is love. What is love? When you're in love, you are happy. When you care about someone, you are happy. Seeing them happy, you are happy. You they laugh. Like in some cases, some people will be like, baby girl, oh my gray hair, rub my big tummy. This is when your musi drum goes into overdrive. This brings us to the next reaction, shock. What is shock? Like, shock. This is what I call, who is Demola stage? Who is Demola? Who are you talking to that is Demola? Baby girl, who is Dami? Why did you shortcut his name as Dami? You not even save his name with one but two heart emojis. You're not putting sprinkles on top. Who is Dami? This is the stage where we say you don't realize yourself. You don't realize, say, okay, plot holes in the explanation. You don't realize, say, 1 plus 1 is not 2 again. 1 plus 1 don't turn 1. This is when they begin to play with your emotions, where you don't realize, say, what? This girl has been playing with my feelings. This is the shock in the relationship. I told you that the Facebook reaction actually is telling a love story. Stick with me. This is a shock that comes like, this girl, they break my heart ever since. You mean that I'm not the only one that you've been loving? Like I say, there's an anonymous sponsor that has been generously donating and sponsoring all those private trips that you're always seeing on the Snapchat. Shopping, and you know that, oh no, you are not the one that's responsible for this. You're not the one that's responsible for that glow up. There's an anonymous sponsor, a generous donor that is behind the curtains. Now, realizing that you're not the only one who's with your partner, that there are several stakeholders involved, this makes you sad. And sadly, this is our next reaction. Sad. This is what I call the breakup stage. This is when you start understanding the lyrics of every heartbreak songs you've heard. Something like Dijini Ego. If you help me see Ego, make you tell her my dog go. She no look me like so. Or you not be like Carol Kelly. If I could turn back the hands of time, my darling you. This makes you sad when you realize that there are several stakeholders involved in your relationship. How you focusing only on your partner? No, there's a chairman board of exec, there's director, there's a finance department, there's social welfare, there's welfare officer, there's everything. You got to say, man, our community, it just like one football league. In fact, you go down to Champions League. You get, because everyone is now competing for that trophy. You come to Nicolas Cage when you realize that your partner is gone in 60 seconds. This brings us to our next reaction, angry. I told you that the Facebook reaction is actually telling a love story. Now, angry is the next reaction. What is anger? It's what I call the love is wicked stage. When you start saying, love is wicked. If I love girl again, make I bend. If I ever fall in love again, make I know what. If I love person again, make I naked bath. If I ever love anyone again, make I bend. Love is wicked. You got to break a lace. You be singing love is wicked up and down. In fact, you can't advocate for love is wicked. You're not be teaching anyone that no, love is not for me. Love is not for me. See why? Because you've been burned. I told you that if you get sun, love is like a sun. You get too close to the sun, you get burned. So that is angry. Last Facebook reaction. Angry, you get anger, you get pissed. Nothing makes you happy again. But you recall earlier that you were happy before. Like it deteriorates. You get, like, it takes you up. That's why they say it sweeps you off your feet. When someone sweeps you off your feet, what happens? You knock body for ground, bah! You feel even break your body self. You get, that's what happens when someone sweeps you off your feet. They sweep you off your feet, they're happy. Smash ground. So I hope I'll be able to convince and not confuse you that Facebook reaction is telling a love story. You know, we started with like, we ended up with, we went straight to love, it progressed to care, it progressed to happiness, it progressed to shock, then it progressed to sad, then it last progressed to anger. I hope I'll be able to convince you. Now, if you actually enjoyed what you just watched, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and share. Why on another share? Share, comment, like, support this page. Please help me grow this page. And your support means the world to me. Use your brain. Oh, this period, if you love carelessly, you will be hurt carelessly. You will be ridiculed. Use your brain when loving someone.